Okay, we are back with some more World of Outlaws. Last time we left off, we ran the dirt street stock here. We completed a showcase at Port Royal and got us a new sponsor to put on the car, Bicknell Racing Products. So that's cool. We're gonna have to edit the paint job a little bit next time, but this time we're gonna jump into one of the other cars. And just newly released is the Big Block Modified. So what I was thinking is I want to continue to focus pro late model and street stock, I think. And maybe we run both the UMP and big block today. And maybe do the every time we're going to do two races of street stock, a video, and then another video will be two races of pro late model, and then the third video will be one race of UMP and one race of big block. That's what's in my mind right now. I don't know if we want to do that or we might change anything. We will see. But first race up is going to be Fairbury, and looks like we're going to make some pretty decent money in this car, unlike the UMP Modified, which is good. We only have a 4 out of 4 car performance. That reminds me, we need to go to the HQ and put some personnel on here. Let's find somebody that's not assigned. It's going to be this guy. And I know I'm saving up to upgrade the Pro Late model, but I think we can go ahead and get all the small little upgrades for the level 1 stuff in the UMP or the big block here. And just go straight to regionals with it. Though that performance is not going to be serving us very well, but let's get all of these. That's not going to be too much money. That puts us to 13 performance. These will be a little bit more expensive, but if these pay well, like the Pro Late model does, then we might run this just as much as the Pro Late model. We'll see. I think it's going to be a really fun car. This is going to be a little chunk of change, about 22,000 for all that, but that's okay. I think that's worth it to get it to 40 performance at least. So we got Fairbury and then Eldora coming up. Let's give this a shot. Big blocks, very fun cars, especially on iRacing. Always enjoyed running them. The very few races I've done. Now let's try out Fairbury. We have a lot of experience at this track, and the game loves to put February on. Ooh, need to lift off a little bit more for the corners. They love to put Fairbury on the first race of the schedule. Man, we had a horrible lap when we beat that lap time easily. This is going to be way better. I want to try and run the bottom real quick, as we completely missed the bottom. That wasn't too bad, I suppose. Not expecting to come out here and be very good like I was in the UMP Modify when it came out, but we'll see. I think we just move on. I need to qualify at 13.0 for 34th, and that's going to be pretty easy, I think. I went ahead and painted this to my standard colors for the non-sponsor thing, and I just gave myself aero damage. That's nice. We didn't beat the goal time. Should be able to beat it this time. Let's not do that again though. And hold on one moment right after this. Apologies, I have to see if my dog is getting into something. 25th though is not bad, but I will be right back. It'll take 2 seconds. Sorry about that. That is taken care of. So that's a good start, I think. 25th. Let's go on to Heat 1. Top 5 advance. We're starting towards the back. On the bottom side. Let's see what we can do. Almost push up into the guy. We're back here in 7th. And I don't know if we're going to be very competitive in this car starting off, but that's okay. I was really surprised how good we were in the UMP already. We might be B main material here. Not feeling very quick. That's fine. You're not supposed to jump into a car you've never been in before and immediately make the A main, right? Especially when you don't have very good equipment. Whoa, the 6 or the 9. Robbie Jackson there had a bad corner. Now he goes low. We're going to get a run on him. That's going to get us into 6th. The transfer position's right in front of us, so maybe we'll sneak a spot right here. I'm getting it kind of hooked up right now. Only 4 laps left in the heat before we have to go to the B main. 5th place is just inching away from us though. Oh my gosh, I nearly wrecked them. Jessica, I guess, is... Oh my gosh, I am all over the place. I caught her in a horrible spot, and it just... I had to jump way out of it, and I almost spun her. But we could have cleared her. She was getting a lot slower. Only 1 lap left now. We're going to the B. Our messed up rear end. After slamming into her and into the wall. Oh well. That's fine. Looked like we had a decent-ish pace. We're starting on pole for the heat, or for the B main. But that'll be fine. Whoops. I think the setup feels fine. Maybe a little too loose. We probably could have tightened it up a bit, but I think it'll be okay. Now let's see if we can get into the A main from here. I think we'll be able to. Slide job up to the top side and drag the wall for good measure, as I do in every car, and just push it right off the banking and hopefully have a good run here. 20 laps. We will get to lap traffic. This is a fun car though. Oh yeah, we are gapping 2nd place here. I think we could have, if we had been able to keep it clean in the heat race, we could have just transferred into the A. Barely. I think once we get to the A, we're not going to be very quick. But it's looking like we're going to be not too bad. And be able to make it at least. We're going to have to be careful once we get to lap traffic. We got a gap behind us, so we can afford to wait and not push it too bad, and hopefully we can just keep it out of the wall. I'm sliding up a little bit more than I want in the center of the corner right now. That was a little bit better. They're 3 wide ahead of us. 20th place here is going low, and then these guys are going high. 20th place nearly gets into me. Oh my gosh, I had to back way out of that. We're getting clogged up here. I got nowhere to go. Shoot in the middle. Man, I thought this guy was going low. Or going high again. Alright, we snuck around those guys. Nearly halfway. I'm stuck behind Wheeler. Gotta get around him barely. I'm trying to hit the wall. Not really. Almost up to 14th. Okay, not too bad. We are much faster than most everyone here in the B main. I do have it set on the highest difficulty, I think. Extreme? I don't remember what it is, but I upped it way back when I started this career. But it still feels like they're pretty easy at some points. But that's okay. This is just the B main. Oh, I'm hitting that guy. No caution. We don't want the field to get back to us. We got a big lead. We just need to go low for a couple laps here. Get around these lap cars. Not doing a very good job of it. This guy's going low. I thought he'd go back to the high side. We clear him. There's 20th place again. Gonna go 2 laps down. And get to his outside. There's 8th place. We're about to lap. And he comes up right in front of us. I have to get way out of it. But I didn't run into him. That's something new that I'm trying. Just don't slam into somebody. White flag. And let's not hit that guy, and let's come around and win the B main. And we're going to the A. Not too bad. We beat them by a lot. Let's go on to the A. Starting near the back, since we just transferred from the B main. I think this is a 40-lap race. Yes. We are clogged up in the middle here. I'm trying to get to a line. Do not get taken 3 wide. Oh, they're wrecking up ahead. Stop it. Oh, we just managed to dodge that somehow. That's a caution. Don't feel like we're going to be very fast, but that wasn't very many laps to get going. We'll see. Don't hit that tire. I hate how it does the restarts. That's a terrible place on track to do a restart as well, like before we get to the corner. And they're wrecking again. All right. They can't keep it clean. At least we haven't slammed straight into them. At least we're restarting on the outside this time. Should have a better launch. We do. We get to the outside of Young. Sliding up too much in the center of the corner, but we're okay. Watch out for Rex. If we can. Jump around the high side. Barely. This is very close quarters right here. We're making it work okay though. About to pass a couple people, I think. Oh, and they just wrecked underneath us. Huge wreck. We can't get going here. They can't stop wrecking. I gave them plenty of room. I don't know what they want from me. We are up to 16th. I'm gonna go back to the outside and a little bit too fast on entry. We're always 3 wide, it seems like. Almost 4 wide. Almost 4 wide. This is pretty intense. Alright, we're clear. I wish Thompson hadn't have gone to the top side. Oh, that's Brett Thompson. We've raced with him in the other cars. Some of these people are new that I haven't seen before, but Brett Thompson we've raced with. We're usually way better than he is, though. Almost ran into the back of the 37 there. I'm going to try and run the bottom, but I'm not going to be very quick because I can't hit the line. I need this guy to go to the bottom. There he goes. Are we going to get to his outside? No. Trying to be smooth up here. Keep running the bottom. Now we got to his outside. Almost. Keep it open for us. He does. Gosh dang it. I think we're quicker. We're in 15th. I'd love to get 14th. He's just beating us on exit. Now he's going back to the top. Oh, little contact with the right rear. Slid up into him. Almost clear him. And then he gets it pitched all the way down the straightaway. We're catching him so much on entry, but he's pulling away on exit. I just can't clear him. Or can't get underneath him. Now this guy is trying to pass us on the inside. 21 laps to go, almost halfway. Now he's pulling away in front of us after he went back to the top. Well, 15th I don't think is too bad for our first time in the car. I'm very curious to see what the paycheck is going to look like. A little gap behind us. Leaders are about to lap us. Keep it out of the wall. It's a great way to get 16th. That's Patrick Barnes in 16th behind us. We've raced with him a lot as well. Margie Brooks. Don't know the guy in front of us though. Leader's trying to pass us on the bottom and isn't really able to. So the top is just so much better here. If you don't hit the wall, that is. Leader's going to come up and slam us almost. There he goes, Sears Jr. Trying to get it going. We have a little gap behind us. Second place is coming through. We're catching the 37 again. As he's trying to get around whoever this is, Brett Thompson. Thompson's slowed up. I'm going to sneak around him. Thompson fell way off the pace. We're up to 14th now, and 25th place is here in the way. We have to go back and try the bottom to try and get around the lap car. It's not going to work. We're 4 wide again. Oh, I just slammed the wall to keep from wrecking people. Need to get around this lap car. Hope our car is okay. Thompson got back around the 37. They were really stacked up ahead. Should have backed out of that 4 wide situation instead of just slamming into the wall, but oh well, I guess. About to clear 37 car. We got more lap traffic ahead of us in our line. They're always in our line. Oh, then they go low. Okay, but they're going to be high on exit and go right in front of me. There's 3rd place. We are in 14th still. We have a gap to the 37 car. We have to go to the bottom to get around this lap car. Richardson is in 13th in front of us. Thompson's way up there and passing people now after he got really slow for a couple laps. We passed the lap car finally. Only a handful of laps to go. We're into the wall. Is that 4th place that just... Yeah, okay, good. I was worried it was 15th. Oh, we almost just clipped Richardson in the right rear, or left rear. Oh, and the Pepsi car is getting wrecked. We're going to pass a couple people right there. We're up to 12th. We snuck around the outside of that wreck and got a couple spots right there. That's awesome. Looks like we can only go up to 10th, though, with the people that are a lap down, but that's okay. 12th is awesome. We're back in 13th a little bit here. There's people in front of us that I think have damage from the wreck and are really slow. I'm stuck on them. I can't get off. All right. 1 lap to go, I think he said, because we're a lap down. We're in 11th. Sneak it around the top, and we are going to come away with 11th place. We kept the car clean enough to win, or to get a really good finish right there. I have no idea where the 116 and 10th was, but that was crazy. Let's go to the finish and watch that wreck if we can find it. I want to see when we passed him. Guy's sideways on the track. Honestly, this camera angle right here looks pretty good. With the car all muddy. Man, the graphics on the big block look awesome, don't they? I like that a lot. Look at the dirt. That looks great. Really good. We can get a close-up. Car looks awesome. We'll do one of those. Man, I'm happy with an 11th place. That's way better than I thought I was, especially after the heat race. $8,100 with no sponsor, so that's not too bad. I will take it. And the car's destroyed. Yeah, that's to be expected after that. All right, that was fun. I really enjoyed that car. I think this is going to be a fun car to hop into every once in a while. We'll see. We almost have 50,000 fans for National, so that's exciting. But I think next up, we're going to hop back into the UMP. I think we're going to go ahead and repair everything because it's hurting performance. I found out you can save a lot of money by not repairing every single time, just when it starts to hurt performance. So we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely let me know if you want me to race more of a certain car or less of a certain car. But right now I think street stocks and pro late models, and then we switch off between these two. But we'll see. The big block was pretty fun. Maybe we run that more. But UMP I like as well. And we're going to be here at Charlotte. This will be a fun one. This track is on the shorter side, so it's a little bit bigger than Fairbury. A little bit more banked as well. What's the goal time? 14.5. This car we do have sponsors with. I think we're going to clear that, aren't we? 14.4? Yeah. Alright, that's fine. I don't know what position that is. Top 20, maybe? 140 bucks almost. Let's go ahead to qualifying. We need a 14.3. I think we might be able to hit that. We'll see. We can get a good run on the top side, maybe. We will see. Well, it'd be better if we didn't hit the wall, that's for sure. I don't think this is going to be a very good lap. That felt like a good 3 and 4, though. No, we beat the goal time. Just barely. Holy cow. by 2 thousandths. Just barely. Oh my goodness. But I will take it. And we beat it way better that time, so that's a 13th place. Not too bad. Starting 4th in Heat 1. Car feels good. Let's keep the setup the same. Top 5 advance. And let's start off by hitting the wall nice and smooth like. I can't keep it out of the wall. I can usually get the top hooked up, but I can't stop hitting the wall. We're in 5th, in transfer spot. We're pulling away from the other guys, so I'm not too worried right here. See, if I can get the top hooked up, I'm way quicker through the center of the corner. I just gotta stop hitting the wall down the straightaway. We're up to 4th. And we're hitting the wall down the straightaway. Because the car turns left, this car especially, it turns left on its own with the way it's shaped. So down the straightaway I have to put counter steer into it. I have to push the stick to the right a little bit, and I just keep overcorrecting it and dragging the wall, and that's my problem in basically every car. Because you see me turn to the right there. We have a caution apparently. Didn't even see what happened. Must have been behind us, I guess. I think we're about halfway through the heat, aren't we? Handful of laps left, but this restart is going to get a couple more people into play. I don't think we're in danger of losing transfer though. Ooh, huge run out of turn 3 and 4 right there, but can't do much with it. We're going to go low and do a cut down line. That actually didn't feel too bad. Two laps to go. We're still in 4th. I'd be fine with 4th. We transfer, no problem. These 3 up here look to be quicker than us, though we've caught Strickler a couple times in the center of the corner, but he pulls back away on exit. Get to his inside there, but no momentum to pass him. And we're gonna get 4th in the heat. Transfer right to the A, that's fine. I could be happy with that. Let's go to the A. Alright. 40 laps here as well. Starting on the bottom, I'm going to try and get it hooked up, but probably struggle. Actually not feeling too bad down here. Let's not hit the guy out of the corner, but let's try and run down here for a few laps and see what that feels like. We just passed the 8 car who we were stuck behind in the heat race. 4 wide in front of us. Still 3 wide with Croup. Oh, and he just makes contact with the guy and spins him. We managed to dodge that, and we're up to 8th. A lot of wrecking in this episode. They just keep running each other over. I really was liking how that bottom felt. I think we need to get back there if we can. We're starting on the outside this time. But that's okay. I think there'll be an opening eventually. Or we'll just power around the outside of everybody in line on the restart. I can't go anywhere. We're 3 wide. I'm looking middle, 3 wide. Ooh, I almost hit the wall. Alright, we can go back to the bottom. Croup. We're on the flat. Let's not do that. We're sliding up into 4 wide. Trying to make it work. We're up to 6th. Back to the bottom. You're catching Weaver in 5th place right there, running the bottom. We should have been running the bottom in the heat race, I guess. Maybe we're not catching Weaver, but we're in 6th and pulling away. We've got 32 laps to go, though. Long race. Lap traffic's going to come into play, of course. If we can run the bottom, though, and be good at it, it'll make getting around the lap cars a lot easier, because they are usually on the top side. We are pulling away from Beasley. We ran a little bit too high right there, though, and that got him right to our bumper on entry. I think we already have a lap car up ahead. Maybe it's a guy that got damaged in that wreck. See him slow on the top side, the red car. I keep having bad entries into one, or into the corners. Weaver just slams into the lap car. That's Vanden Top. One of the Vanden Tops. There's about 5 of them out here. Every race. Ooh, Weaver has a bad corner that time. We'll look to his inside. Can't quite get there. Now we can. He is slowing up right here. And Burdette getting lapped. And what is wrong with this guy? He just slowed up so much all of a sudden. We pass him up to top 5. That's awesome. Can we pull away from him? Or is he going to be like Thompson in the last race and get slow for a couple laps and then shoot back up here? Well, missed the bottom that time. That's okay. Still get around the lap traffic. Looking okay. About half a second behind us. They're catching us on entry, but we're pulling back away on exit, which is better for us. Because they're not going to be able to pass us just catching us on entry. We got more lap traffic here. I slide up in front of them. That's okay, though. 2.5 up to Holcomb. I don't think we're going to get to him unless he gets involved in something. I am not hitting a very consistent line, but it's working okay. A lot of lap cars up ahead, I think. Leader's about a straightaway ahead. There's Vanden Top. He must have been in that wreck, because I think he's usually not that slow. He's way off pace. Nicely up here is running the bottom in my way. He should move out of the way or we'll just clear him real easily. Still about half a second behind us. Holcomb's pulled away. And we get another caution. I didn't see it. I don't know what's going to happen here. These restarts scare me. We are on the bottom, though. I'm making contact with people trying to get situated. It gets Holcomb right back to us, though, but I don't think we're going to have any speed for him. But maybe we are. We're up in front of him for a second here. We're going to be able to clear him. We're in 4th. Passing the guy for 3rd. Maybe that caution was exactly what we needed. Alright, 3rd's cleared us now. Holcomb has fallen way back. He's not even on the little top left relative box. What happened to him? These 3 are pulling away from us. Holcomb must have just got way shuffled. I don't think he would have had any damage. I think the wreck was behind us. And we would have seen it if the wreck happened around Holcomb because he wasn't that far ahead. A couple seconds. Now Beasley's coming up to try and challenge me. he's going to get here if I hit the wall. There's no reason for me to be that close to the wall running the bottom line. But I still find a way to hit it. There's Vanden top. He's staying up and out of the way, and I have a really terrible entry and I'm going to have a terrible exit to go along with it. Luckily, we have a bit of a gap. Beasley's right behind me. Am I going to be able to hold him off? I don't know. Holcomb is back up here now. He's found his speed again. We just passed Beasley. Lap car we just passed. Holcomb is trying to shoot up my inside. I'm going to guard off that inside. He's going to have to go around the top to get me. I'm going to at least attempt to guard off the inside. Less than 10 laps to go. This is pretty intense. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. And Mike Beasley is fighting for position behind Holcomb, so I don't know if he's going to come back into play, but Holcomb is right on our bumper. Nerf bar, at least. Already got a bad corner there. What we need is for this to go green. Another caution could get him into position where he can pass us again. I think right now he's quicker, but he can't get around us. That time we had a better exit than he did, though. 5 laps to go. Lap traffic in the way, but they're all on the top side. It's not going to hurt us too much. Four to go. I'm really glad I decided to run the bottom. It usually happens. I'll run the top in practice and qualifying in the heat race, and then I'll start on the bottom for one of the main races and find out it's better. And start making progress. It's so hard for me to do that in practice, though, because I'm usually overdriving it and I can't have a good run through the corner while I'm overdriving the bottom. Apologies for that. It's been kind of a mess of an episode, but it's been fun. Can't mute the phone right now. We got 1 lap left, and I just left the bottom open for Holcomb. We're gonna guard it off. No, he's there. No! Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, we just barely kept 5th, too. I missed the bottom 1 time, and it hands it to Holcomb. Oh my gosh, that is frustrating. Good race, though. I just left half a car width down there. 1 time, I got a little bit too quick on entry. Man, we're first in the season standings? Holy cow. We're doing great in the UMP. We haven't won a race, but we've been consistently top 5, I guess. That's a 5th place. Man, I wish we could have got 4th there. Good race, though. I mean, we nearly lost 5th. The guy on our inside was following Holcomb, and we just barely beat him to the line. Whew. We're closing in on 50,000 fans. We just got another $11,000, almost back to the 100,000 we started with at the beginning of the episode before we upgraded the big block. Ooh, Prairie Creek's going to be a fun one. Another good short track, 1/4 mile. I'm looking forward to racing that. But yeah, definitely let me know what cars you'd like to see me run consistently. Yeah, looking forward to continuing to get further and further into these seasons. I guess I'm going to compete for a championship here in the UMP Modified. I might be able to win the championship without winning a race, because I don't feel like we have winning speed, but somehow we're up in first. So that's awesome. Big block is going to be awesome, and I'm looking forward to playing some more. Thanks for watching.